My name is Sean Freeman. I'm an up-and-coming actor. I do a lot of voices, but I'm a big fan of your movies. A Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984 with Johnny Depp, where he played a football jockey. He got taken down under the bed, and I think, as I remember, he was the first victim.
No, Tina's my first.
Oh, Tina? Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask how did you get along with Johnny Depp as an actor? How was his attitude towards working with you?
I'm not sure if Johnny was a fully formed actor yet. Johnny had a rock band. Remember the big rockabilly craze, Stray Cats? Come on. And Johnny was like the coolest rockabilly guy. You know the shirts Kramer wears on Seinfeld? Johnny had the vintage rockabilly version of those shirts, and he would button them all the way up. He had the best hair in the world. He had like Elvis hair, but it was dry. It wasn't wet or greasy, it was dry. So Johnny could go, whoop, and his hair would go boom, boom, boom. And he'd go, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Johnny was really a gentleman. And a bit of the wild thing was there, but I didn't see a lot of it. There's a coffee table book for Never Sleep Again out, you guys. And the coffee table book has a Polaroid or a photo in it of Johnny late at night. He's probably had a couple of beers. He's wearing Glenn's costume, the Letterman jacket and everything. And I've gone off for last call on Sunset Boulevard from the Lucy and Desi I Love Lucy soundstage where we shot Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm off. I'm going to have my drink before it's 2 a.m. Johnny's still working. He's got to do a pickup shot, you know. And Johnny takes the torn off makeup of Freddy Krueger off of the floor. It's got my sweat on it. It's a little cold and clammy. It's on the floor of the makeup room where Lucy and Desi did makeup for 10 years. And he picks it up and he glues it back on. He pieces it together like some jigsaw puzzle from hell. And there's a picture of him with Freddy makeup on. And I was thinking, you know, I didn't know that, Johnny. You know, I wasn't around when but he was beginning to be Johnny Depp at that time. And then years later, I had just done a big European tour for a movie. And everywhere I went, there was a Johnny Depp movie out at that time. This is before Pirates of the Caribbean. And there was a Johnny Depp movie, and it was on buses and everything in Europe. And it bombed in America, this movie. I can't remember the movie now. Dead Man, I can't remember. Some movie that Johnny did, an art movie. But it was a hit in Europe. They got it. They loved it. And I went to a bar on La Cienega Boulevard in Hollywood, next to the Coronet Theater. It was called the Coronet Pub. And Johnny was there with a musician friend, and I think was one of his partners in the Viper Club. And Johnny was there, and he was in a back booth, and I was at the bar. I didn't even see him. He came up and he sat with me. And we talked, and we caught up, old times. And he was unhappy, and I said, Johnny, I just got back from Europe. You're everywhere. You're on every billboard. You're on every bus. You're on the side of taxis. This movie's a hit over there. You had to spend some time in Europe. And after that, shortly after that, he moved to France for a while. And he fell in love, and he lived in a great little town in the south of France. I think John Malkovich was his neighbor. I think they both took their kids to the same school in old Volvos, in this little paradise of France near the seashore. And I'd like to think that maybe that little piece of advice I gave him over some Irish whiskey, you know, during rush hour in Hollywood, maybe he took it to heart. But I haven't seen him in a long time, so I don't know. I wish him the best. He's an unbelievably talented guy. Wes Craven's daughter discovered him and said, Dad, if you don't use him, I'll kill you. and my girlfriend at that time, who's gone on to an extraordinary drama major from Yale, which you'll appreciate, she saw him, and within 30 seconds she said, he's going to be a star. He's going to be a star. She knew. And so I just I trusted both of these women so much, and I loved my girlfriend at the time. I just sort of dealt with Johnny as if he was going to be a star.
All right. Thank you for answering my question.
I've been following an independent project that you're involved in called Abruptio. Could you comment on that?
What's it called?
Abruptio.
Oh, here's the thing. So Abruptio, it's amazing, but I do voiceover work with a lot of exceptional people. Christopher McDonald, a lot of wonderful people. I haven't seen anything. Here's why. It's giant life-size puppets. And they're dirty and nasty. They make love. They get fired. They do hit and run accidents. It's this crazy, fabulous script. But the experiment's going to be is how far can we push this nasty stuff using puppets? And how much will we sympathize with them? They look kind of real, but they're also obviously puppets. And they're life-size. So I guess it's just taking, I did my voice work on this in 2016, the end of 2016, so it just takes longer. You know, it's like when you do animation, it takes longer. People work on that stuff forever. So that's what my theory is. I haven't seen a single inch of it yet, and I'm really curious because I love, if you guys remember the Christian Bale movie where he got dangerously skinny?
No, the machinist. The machinist.
The mechanic?
The machinist.
What?
The machinist.
Machinist.
Weird.
Abruptio is similar in theme, but with puppets.
There's a fundraiser going on right now. They're not doing too well on Seed and Spark.
Well, I think they had no idea how
Yeah.
long.
5 more days.
Yeah, the couple are amazing. I mean, she's
Tomorrow.
beautiful. He's like a genius. But I don't think they realized how long it takes. And it won't work if they don't finish it. I mean, they gotta finish it. But I'll bet they could cut together 10 minutes, work for free, cut together 10 minutes. This would be my advice to them. Cut it together and then shop that 10 minutes and say, look, we just need another 50,000. Or we just need another 75,000, or we need another 100. See, here's what happens. And I'm talking too long, but you gotta understand this. If you've got a movie that should be $3 million, low budget, that's a good low budget movie, or a movie that should be $5 million, and you get $4 million, you're gonna get that other $1 million. You just gotta keep knocking on doors. And a lot of times, the people that knock on doors, they get so exhausted, and they get so negative, and they get so depressed from knocking on doors and being told no, 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 no. Sorry, no, Robert, sorry, no. What you gotta understand is, it just takes one yes. It just takes one person to say yes, so there's your check, and you can finish it. But they have to understand something. I'm not a producer, I'm an actor. I'm a gun for hire. Because I won't do that. I won't knock on the doors, because it could be soul destroying. Anyway, everybody here, Hereditary, see it. Legion, watch it. Penny Dreadful, discovered. Bye-bye.